a house party type song like 2004, so sing along when you can. That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me
Nope.
Keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me
Not at
to
all.
get
Not
me
this
home,
guy.
but my balls keep telling me to let me
And I have no reason to.
Just let me go.
Broadcasting live from the heart of Europe, this is the most badass YouTube broadcast in all the known land. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tommy C on the mic with Real Talk Metaphor Messiah Jeff Huffman. This is Shot from the Point Sunday, starting off our broadcast week. I don't buy Jacksepticeye. Not buying his act one bit. I was willing to pass off that he was stupid. Like, all right, maybe he was trying to say something important. He got all balled up. But it keeps coming across my desk that the edgy humor that PewDiePie got in trouble for, that Jack has engaged in the same type of humor. By the way, nothing wrong with that. With PewDiePie. Of course, 3 years ago, PewDiePie reached out to Jack. It was like, 3 years ago. Brought him, thank you very much for the donation, by the way. 10 more to say PewDiePie right. What? Wait a minute. Do I say PewDiePie wrong? How do I say PewDiePie?
I mean, it sounds closer than pretty much everything else that you say.
Poods?
I kind of just
PewDiePie?
I let that one go.
10 more and say PewDiePie right. PewDiePie. Fuck off. Who cares? It's a fucking dumb name. Fucking fuckheads are already getting on my nerves. All right, look, this guy reached out to. I mean, you don't go to YouTube royalty without getting a little help, I would imagine. And these guys are supposed to be friends. Now, before you guys, and this was the original argument until Jack apologized, you're entitled to have a different opinion than your friend. You're absolutely entitled to that. I wouldn't say anything different. And I don't expect that Jeff and Real Talk, if they ever upload or that whatever they do, that they have to agree with absolutely everything I say. And certainly Jack doesn't have to agree with everything that PewDiePie does. But I don't think that's the problem here. The problem is this. He said the jokes were stupid. He's engaged in them. He then went on and really didn't hammer the crux of the issue, the Wall Street Journal's article of just smashing Pootie. Smashing him. That's your friend. Number 3, and most important.
Not to mention they did it with a false narrative, too, behind it.
Yeah, it was a thing. You gave, that was the ultimate sin by Jacksepticeye. Giving the Wall Street Journal's article credence. Here's another thing. Now, my guys are entitled to have a separate opinion than me, right? But this is where I draw the line, okay? Let's say Real Talk fucks up real big. He writes this hip-hop song called I Hate Crackers. And it takes... I hate crackers. All right, let's say he writes a song called I Hate Crackers, right? And it gets taken the wrong way, right? And personally, I'm offended by this, right? I think I might keep my mouth shut till things blow over a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I wouldn't...
Even I would tell you that, Tommy.
Yeah, I would just why, I don't understand, like if Dave fucks up or if Jeff fucks up, why we have to run to our YouTube to call them out. I mean, I asked the same question to, I mean, there is a line with this. What's that?
Got to make that YouTube money.
He didn't monetize it, though. He's just stupid. I mean, he didn't even monetize this. There's a couple theories that he was trying to distance himself from PewDiePie because of the racist jokes, because he had engaged in this stuff before. Oh, by the way, here's an example. You think I'm joking around? He has kind of dealt with this stuff before. I mean, if you're on Twitter, you've probably seen this. I don't know about YouTube jerks. But this is, I don't know, and by the way, on the face of it, there's nothing wrong with this joke, all right? This is Jacksepticeye doing edgy Nazi stuff.
Come to greet us. Then he looks like a doctor. Why are you dressed like a doctor? Mine doctor?
All right. Dumb. The worst. It's a dumb joke. That's like the worst sin.
Yeah,
Here's another thing. When PewDiePie was when he tried the unverification stunt, when he was like, I'm not verifying myself anymore. He wanted to get rid of his verification check, and he managed to do it. Made a big stink about it in August. All right. Look at this. Felix and his buddy Jack making edgy Nazi jokes. Right here.
Yeah, throw ISIS in there too.
Then threw ISIS in there. And by the way, nothing's wrong with these jokes. I don't think there's anything wrong.
Well, there's nothing damning about it.
I think when your buddy gets in some trouble with this stuff, where he's actually innocent, where the context is wrong, you don't run and make a video. And on top of that, the tide had already turned in Pootie's favor, so it's not even a smart business decision at this point, dropping this video. So he apologized within 24 hours. Okay, fine. But the thing was, once I started seeing these, he's engaged in the same behavior that he's called out Pootie for. And then ran right back into his arms.
That didn't make sense.
Real talk. Am I so crazy to think this guy is, maybe he's just a fucking snitch and he was just trying to either move around or distance himself, and when the going got tough, Jack folded up like the bitch that he was? I don't know.
You gotta, honestly, bro, like, that's kind of what it sounds like to me. But I will say this, man. I don't know if you remember this song called from Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Mm-hmm.
It was called For the Love of Money, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What people do for the love of money, bro, you guys got to understand that's a big thing, man. Motherfuckers.
Yeah, I mean, there's a possibility that he did this to move around Pootie at one point. Maybe they smelled blood, and I've seen this on the lowest.
Maybe afraid what Maker Studios would do to him.
Yeah, or maybe he was afraid what Maker Studios would do to him. I'll come out and I'll stand. Even though I've done these same jokes and done the same stuff. That I've done the same stuff. Maybe this is a way to distance, or maybe this is a way where I can move around him. That I can become the biggest YouTuber on the planet.
Yeah, that's, man.
And considering that he engaged in these jokes, the same ones, and he criticized. That's another thing. Like, I criticized Pootie for making these jokes and putting those Fiverr guys in such a bad situation. I made a whole podcast about it a month ago.
I remember that.
And the Fiverr guys thanked me for their help. Go check their video. They thanked me personally. So I
Tommy, on a
disagreed
side
with Pootie.
note, don't ever think I'm gonna thank you like that, bro.
What? Jump around in native clothing?
Yeah, I'm never gonna do that, bro. I just want you doing that now.
All
We're
right.
friends.
For the love of money.
He's
Maybe we can
got
make
an
something
image
happen.
to
For the love of
maintain.
money.
I'm not doing that, bro.
You ain't doing that.
That-
So I gotta be
I
honest
say
with you.
that because I saw somebody on Twitter say, "Hey, real talk, would you ever do that for Tommy?" I couldn't believe that.
I didn't see that. I would have retweeted that if I saw that.
I couldn't believe they asked me that question, man.
I don't know. I don't
What
think
if
Mike.
you get paid? What if you get paid for it though?
Yeah. Yeah. What if you get paid for the love of money?
No.
Going back to Jack.
Yeah.
Top of the morning to ya. By the way, I've never met anybody from Ireland that said top of the morning to you. It's always a leprechaun in fucking American television. Who the fuck says that? Top of the morning to ya. Come over here. Let's play some games, and I'll put this knife in your back. Top of the morning to ya. I'm Jacksepticeye. I'll stab you right in your eye. Who says top of the morning to you?
Mr. Irish is dying right now.
Poor Mr. Irish. I only had one YouTuber to look up to in all of mighty Ireland, and he stabbed his friend in the back. Ooh. I mean, what does Mr. Irish think? I'm mildly interested, because he sounds.
I mean,
like,
seriously, Tommy, that does sound like some snake shit, though,
it's
bro.
snaky. It's a good look. I don't know what's in Jack's heart. But I think I can surmise from him making these jokes that he's either distancing himself or this is a move. And I got to be honest with you, it happens on the micro levels of YouTube. Guys with 1,500 subs, they fucking snake each other. We've seen it in the mid levels, the 10,000, 20,000,
We've seen it
30,000.
right here.
We've seen it on the 100,000. We've seen it in the million.
We've seen it right here.
$20. Sounds like to me Jack was just trying to save his ass. And his contract with Maker Studios. Maybe that was
Exactly
it.
what sounds like.
That's not friendship, man.
He was he was afraid what Maker Studios, or even if the Wall Street Journal comes knocking on his door, he was afraid what they were going to do to him.
I get a call. Let's say this happens to me and you, Jeff. All right, and we're on top of the YouTube world.
All right, let's
And
say this happens. To
I
me
would
and
say
you.
if you called me and said, Tommy, I got bills to pay. I got a Lamborghini payment that I have not made. Could I bow out of this? No problem, bro. I'm not going to make a statement for or against. That's the thing. The whole thing was sort of resolved. PewDiePie came out. He fired that shit off on Thursday. Thank you very much. First time watching. What's up? Hey, thank you, Nico.
Yeah.
The thing was resolved. The thing was resolved. I have to give Keem some credit.
Really?
I don't know if he's the right guy to lead the truth charge.
Right, I don't feel very comfortable following Keem in the battle.
General Keem!
The message was good.
Lead the way. I mean, yeah, he's right.
I don't know.
General Keem. Actually, me and Keem got in a fight on Billy's channel. Billy hasn't re-uploaded it, though. It was a live fight. But he's like, yeah, you're making this about you. Oh, no, I don't know if I'm making this about me. I'm just think it's funny that you're leading the truth charge. I think that's funny. But
Was this
I will say
before or
this.
after Billy got in a fight?
I will say this that I will say this that Keem is he's the most effective. He's making it happen. So I'm glad he's dealing with the way he went right after Verizon got that headline changed. Got to take your hats off. You take your hats off. I question his motivations, but again, I don't know what's in Keem's heart. I got an idea, but I hope he wins.
Well, this whole thing, it affects the whole YouTube community. It affects him too.
Yeah, and that's what he was saying. Stop making it about yourself. But I'm sorry. I'm a little concerned. It's not really about me. I'm a little concerned about the leadership. Well, I don't know. If Jeffrey Dahmer was a really good fucking general, I don't know if I'd follow him in a fucking battle.
Yeah.
I wouldn't either.
Why did you follow me into battle? I'm an honorable Irishman. I would never stab you in the back top of the morning to you. Where's me gold? Where's me gold? Oh, it's PewDiePie's gold.
After me, Lucky Charms.
Hey, where's me Lucky Charms and me PewDiePie? Where's Mr. Irish?
Hey, but you gotta think like this too, Tommy. I mean, there's guys like that. I know guys like that, and like it's cool if you want to be like that. That's fine. Like you're about your money and shit like that. But I wouldn't want to be nobody's friend that's like that, man. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't know if I don't know. If
I can
PewDiePie,
understand.
Like, if he knew that his guy was like that.
I can understand if bowing out, but I can't understand making a statement. I don't understand that. I don't understand the logic. So there's two things. He just got scared, But like I don't know if I want to. Jack was probably just saving his ass.
I think that's what it boils down to.
I tell you something.
Honestly.
That's the best case scenario. Trying to save his mess. Top of the morning is also common in Irish phrase. Being Irish myself. Not when I've been to Ireland. My last name's Callanan. Or Callanan, as we say. No, I never heard that shit. Not in Ireland. Like, you say that in front of, I said, you say top of the morning to you in Ireland. People are like, fuck you and Darby O'Gill and the little people, all right? That's the greatest stereotype movie ever. Darby O'Gill and the little people is like it's the Irish people's Amos and Andy. That's real. That's how stereotypical bullshit it is. Oh, do you like your Stradivarius? Oh, no, I like me own. Oh, top of the morning tear. Stab me in the back of that guy. Jesus. Tommy, this stream is fucking pointless. You're just figuring out that... You're figuring this shit out now? You're figuring this shit out now?
Okay, Tommy, you're talking to a guy whose name is Coney2012 with a Casey Neistat picture.
PewDiePie.
Wow.
Hey, does it look... Hey, I just got a nice donation. Does it still look pointless, fucko? PewDiePie. Keem could be a strong... Yeah, Keem's a strong weapon for the cause. Look, the bottom line is this. This is where... Who gives a shit? This is a big thing. They tried to take the top guy and make him a Nazi. We can't have that because then we all become Nazis, in a sense. So if Keem's... Sometimes, the Americans had to, they had to make friends with the Russians to beat the Germans. Sometimes you got to do that, I guess. And the thing is, Keem knows how to fight. He knows how to fight.
Yeah, he does, man.
Verizon, these bitches. I mean, think about this. These bitches, the Wall Street Journal, like they don't know. They don't even know what they're in for when they're dealing with somebody like Keemstar. They have no fucking clue. Think about that.
Don't.
And he was just like, it was so cool. The tweet was like, "Let me show you what power is." You say what you want about Keem, man. He did a good job. And I'm glad he's going after Jacksepticeye too. Because let me tell you something. You do have the right to disagree with your friend. In certain situations, you may have to call out your friend in public, all right? I don't think this really met the criteria, though. And you're allowed to disagree, and you can disagree and still be friends. But you can also kind of surmise by this man's behavior that maybe, just maybe, there was an ulterior motive. I don't buy it. Colossal is Crazy doesn't buy it. And a good portion of the internet doesn't buy it. Keem doesn't buy it. And a lot of people that are sending me on Twitter don't buy it. The only guys that seem to be buying it are the ones, okay, fucked up, cut him a break. No, that's not how it works. Not what I do for a living, buddy.
No.
You know, I'm all willing to cut him a break, but there's if there's just like one instance of hypocrisy, all right, fine, you're stupid. Maybe you forgot you made the Hitler video. Right?
I think there's definitely an outside force that pushed this.
Yeah,
definitely.
All right, yeah, we're sympathetic. Like maybe they came to him and said, "We'll cut you too." I don't know how Maker Studios could be laying down the law for fucking anybody.
Know how it goes, bro. Maybe somebody was in his ear, like, man, you know, it might be a bad move, you know, whatever. Yeah. But I mean, he's his own guy. You got to make your own decisions at the end of the day, Tommy. Yeah. I wouldn't even give him that slack, to be honest, man.
I don't know. I ain't giving a slack
first. But
Irish is waiting to call. Is he? I want to put Irish. Is he waiting to call? Where is he? I didn't think he even listened to me anymore. Where is Irish? Mr. Irish isn't in my thing.
Yes, he is. I'm looking right at him.
Oh, because he fucked up. Oh, God. Top of the morning to you, Mr. Irish. Welcome to the program.
What do you want?
What do I want? I want your boyfriend Jacksepticeye's in trouble. I want to know if you have any. Do you have an opinion?
What do you do now?
So you have no idea what happened with your YouTube hero?
No. Just tell me what happened. I heard something about it, but I didn't.
You heard something about. What were you tending to the fucking? Thanks for that donation. Were you tending to the fucking goats in your backyard, or rallying the horses, or milking the cows? What the fuck have you been doing? Where have you been?
Do stuff.
You know, I think Jacksepticeye's the only one with good internet, and because there's always a hamster running around to keep fucking Mr. Irish's internet going. I think. Where does Jacksepticeye live, where he gets such good internet? That's what I want to know. He lives in County Killarney, with a shillelagh and a stick. Hurry, har.
Oh my God,
Mr. Irish, how often do you say top of the morning?
Great.
Top of the morning.
No. You're not with this. How often do you say top? How often do people say that?
Great if I could hear the other half of this conversation.
You can't hear him?
No.
Never.
You should have told me that.
I did.
Never. You never? All right, thanks. I didn't know that. I must have said something else wrong. I said something else wrong then. I apologize. You did? Oh, okay. He said never, by the way. Never. Ever. Ever.
You notice the Irish guys just called in a fight with you, Tommy?
What
I saw a donation from him. They were getting ready to fight with you.
Who was getting ready to fight with me? I fixed it. It should be. The next call should work. What Irish guy's looking to fight me? What do you want to fight me for?
We're setting up that we're setting up that new division in the UFC, the YouTube Celebrity Edition.
Okay. Well, you know what I want to do?
Irish edition.
You know what I want to do?
Watch that.
I want to do hard news with Quobocop. That's my plan here. So I put my hair on. Yes.
No.
We're going to do hard news lines with Quobocop.
No.
Yes. Hello, cops.
Yes.
I'm going to read you headlines in news. You ready, cops? Here we go, everybody.
I'm gonna take that light bulb over there, smash it, and drink the glass.
What do you mean? I want to do this. Okay, let's get right in news.
Has now passed away.
Okay, first one. This hits home. Ex of dad who left son to die in hot car was all accident.
Has now passed away.
That was a story. Here is the WWE mourns George the Animal Steel, who has passed away.
Has now passed away.
Oh, this just coming in. Tom Cruise's mother dies.
Has now passed away.
Four skiers dead in France. Four skiers dead.
Has now passed away.
Hello, cops. Sad news.
All right, you can expect a backstabbing video on my channel here in the next 2 hours or so.
Why? Because I made you watch a video.
I saw his video. I saw Tommy sent it to me, and I've never left so unsettled in my life. I've never been that unsettled before.
Why?
I didn't know what to think.
Why? Was it weird because he said, "Hey, my dad died," and then
has now passed away.
I am going to play in
Oh,
traffic.
man.
I wanted to play in traffic. After
I know.
watching that.
You know what the worst part is? I didn't really watch the video. I only was and I made these other two like, what? I go watch the video. It's gonna be a part of the show today. I
12 minutes of my life I won't get back.
Well,
1 minute his dad died. The next minute he was shopping for ice cream and playing video games. And like, I was trying to understand this because like I know what that's like, and I don't remember saying, you know what?
Why does Leon Lush only have 20,000 subs? Why? Why?
because he doesn't have this crazy music in his intro. That's why. Because he doesn't have this great music and that crazy chia pet hair.
It makes me hate McDonald's even more.
I know.
I never thought I could hate McDonald's even more. I do.
I don't know, man. All I know is it went from it was cool. They was eating McDonald's. His dad died, and then he was playing video games. And that's all. I was like, this sounds okay. That sounds like a great day.
Jesus.
What the fuck was that, man? I don't know.
Tommy, that little that hair there. It's a good way to repair your receding hairline.
Yeah, fuck off. I don't have a receding hairline. It would have receded already. I'm 40. Tommy C loses his hair.
Has now passed away.
Yeah. Where did you get that?
Somebody said Tommy's hairline looks like a roller coaster ride. I thought that was great.
Jack Eichel. Jack Eichel making an
Jack
exception.
Eichel. Jack Eichel and Quobocop should go bowling. That's fucking.
Yeah, the only
funny.
difference is Jack Eichel is good at what he does.
What do you mean? This
weird-
guy makes incredible GTA 5 videos where he yells and screams with his friends and makes vlogs. Do you know how much talent that takes, Jeff? I bet you can't do that.
No, I actually just uploaded a video yesterday where I'm screaming at Battlefield, so eat me.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And you only have like 100 subs. That's funny.
Multiply that by about
Hey, Jeff's
14.
moving up there in the world.
Yeah, I'm moving up there in the world.
Somebody wrote Tana response video in the chat. I didn't watch it. Let me guess. Was it filled with a lot of self-victimization and a half-ass apology? Nobody else
It was
watched?
22 minutes. It was 22 minutes long with a lot of jump cuts.
That's what somebody said it to me.
And-
That's what somebody. Yeah.
And then Scarce would go on to
monetized.
say that. Then Scarce would go on to say, obviously that means it wasn't a good apology.
Yeah.
Since it was 22 minutes long.
Scarce knows his. Scarce knows his
Scarce
shit.
does.
Yo, Tommy,
Scarce
this
does
is
know his shit.
Tommy. This is the chick that said, "It doesn't matter the context in which you use the nigga.
Yeah.
If you say it and you're white, you're racist, right?"
Yeah. Who said that?
Is that the girl? Tana is the one that said that.
Yeah. That was her.
That is the stupidest shit I ever heard. Bro.
It's-
That is real stupid. Like
She
I'm
didn't-
sorry, it just is. So
Yeah.
I don't know what her response video. What response can you come with that to defend that? I don't understand.
She wasn't defending herself. She's supposed to apologize to iDubbbz, and she made it about herself. That's what I heard.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. So I didn't watch it.
How does an apology last 22 minutes?
I don't know. How does a fucking 3-minute or 30-second encounter last 20 minutes or 15 minutes? Like hard ER. Hard R N-word, which she has said before.
She's probably gonna say, "I'm sorry." This is what she should say: "Is I'm sorry you exposed me, iDubbbz.
Yeah.
I'm sorry."
Or you go on there and say, yep, you got me.
Yep,
Yeah.
you got.
Fucking Quobocop.
Oh,
You know
man.
what I want to do? I want to get a psychic and then interview Quobocop's dead dad. That's what I want to do. On the next Shop in the
Has
Point.
now passed away.
Yeah, on the next shot, Quobo
There
Cop's
you,
dead.
go, there you go, people. You're not going to see the Costiff thing anymore.
Oh, here we go. Dad falls to his death after turning to check on his daughters. You think I'm kidding? This is real hard news with Quobo Cop. Authorities say North Carolina man plunged about 100 feet to his death from a lookout rock while hiking with his children. News outlets quote, Soldier Fire, a rescue deputy chief, Zach Priest, saying that the man tripped and fell near Big Bradley Falls after turning around to make sure his daughters were going to make it down the trail okay.
Has now passed away.
Chia! God.
Jeez.
We like.
I don't know, man. Like I said, it's a very unsettling feeling with
My
that guy.
IQ is officially negative.
I watched another one of his videos. And I couldn't get through any more than that. He says, I haven't talked to my dad in 7 years. You know that? So maybe that's why it's easy to fucking make a video and then monetize the shit out of it.
Maybe that's why, Tommy. Maybe
Yeah.
it's easy, like, you know.
Yeah, he wasn't around anyway. What the fuck?
nice
Might as well make... God, imagine that. Thank you. Sorry, I got a cod. Jeff is the face of meth head and the body of a wrestler. Chin Lord for president 2020.
The face of a meth head.
Quobo
Body of a
Cop.
wrestler.
Jeff's on meth.
Oh, man, that's funny. I got to stop smoking this shit.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
No,
our
you
state
don't.
does have the county that produces the most meth. So
Who else died?
Dude, the
Ricky
chat
Lake's
is in
beloved
rare form
soulmate.
tonight.
I just, you know what's
What do
funny?
you call
I
them,
wrote...
the fuckheads, Tommy?
What's that?
I said you call them the fuckheads, right?
They're look at them. Of course they are.
They're in rare form today, man.
Are they really? What are they saying?
This is crazy shit, man.
Let me see. Let's go. Let's check on the chat. Let's shout out the chat. Lumda? Lubba? Apex Predator? Lord Vega? What the fuck's a Quobo Cop? Good question. Lord Vega. You guys are in rare form. We'll keep an eye on that
I don't know
chat.
if people know.
Especially if they donate something. Because you can donate in the chat now. You know that? Isn't that crazy? And they send
Really?
it right to your ad set. Yeah, they send it right to your AdSense
seeing the
account.
big highlighted things the other day. I thought somebody was hacking the thing,
Yeah.
but then again, I'm fairly.
Oh, that's what I.
So.
So what is it? What is?
How come you got silenced? That's bizarre. You still there, Real Talk? Oh my God. I lost Real Talk. I did? I'm going to fix this shit. God damn. I hate this shit. Looks like none of the phones are going to work today. It's going to be one of those days the phones don't work. And now it's going to affect everything. Super. You there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I tried to take a call, and then it cut you off immediately. Let's try it again.
That's nice.
Yeah.
See, I thought.
Oh, that'll be the end of the phone line. You know what? I almost hope it does it because I'm so sick of the fucking thing. You know what I mean? I'm so sick of the phone. Like they keep making changes in Skype just to make sure I can't use it. You know what I mean? So it's
That shit really sucks, man. I hear a lot of people say it sucks, man.
It
Yeah,
just
right.
sucks.
Right when you figure it out, they update it.
Yeah, they updated it, and then I can't do it. Yep, tapping again. Fuck it. I guess I'm gonna have to get on. I guess I'm gonna have to get on. Fucking. Yeah, it like turns you off immediately.
Wow.
It wasn't doing that before. Well, that's the end of the fucking phone line. I got to talk to Vega.
Yo, Discord. Yeah, fuck that, man.
There you go.
Oh,
Good thing they came up with Discord, right?
Yeah.
just in fucking time. The problem is, only kids can work Discord, and I don't mind getting calls of kids, but it's like I'm afraid it's gonna be like, well, I like Quobo Cop, but I don't know why you don't. I don't want that all the time. You know what I mean?
I like chocolate chip ice cream.
That pisses me off so
What
much.
kind of ice cream do you get, Quobo Cop?
Quobo Cop helped me out in hard times. I almost threw myself in front of a bus, and then I started watching Quobo Cop. He's really, you know why? Because he's positive. He has a lot of positive music. Ugh.
Somebody in the chat said, I watched it once and I will never watch again.
He's unbelievably bad. I used to watch him like a year ago. You know that? That's a strange thing. He wasn't that big though. I don't think he was even close to 1 million. You know,
Wow.
I don't know. I used to watch him. I got a kick out of him yelling with his friends playing GTA. Some of it was funny. I'll admit. I liked it. I'm so mad at this fucking thing.
We should play GTA, Tommy. It'd be better.
Actually, I played GTA with you and then fucking what's his face, and it really actually aggravated the ever living balls off me. I'm gonna try.
Well, yeah, that's because Sousa's awful at everything.
Snooze was so bad. Snooze is so bad.
Which I finally played him in NHL 17, and I destroyed him.
Jeez.
You can beat
I've
it.
watched you kick Tommy's ass a bunch of times in that game, bro. God.
Really?
Like I said last week, you guys got to remember, he's 40.
That's nothing to do with shit.
That is a.
My small motor skills. I'm like, fuck it, I'm not like 80. Wow, it's donation from Vega. Thank you. What the fuck? Can Real Talk say, sign a certificate for PewDiePie to say nigga? Okay, thanks. Maybe you can write me off. 800 people and only 200 likes in the chat. Come on, if you're thinking about doing it, do it.
Yeah,
Play your favorite Cobacop song, or I'll play the Chia sound.
Hey, get this up to 500, 600 likes. Real Talk might actually do that Fiverr guy dance for Tommy.
Yeah.
That will never happen. Okay? Never. Can you imagine my black ass in a fucking hula hoop? What the fuck?
Yeah,
I can't imagine it, but I sure as fuck like to see it. Ah! I'm going to try to call this guy one more time and see if... Actually, I have one more thing, because I really don't want this to work. I'm going to get rid of the fucking thing. I swear to God, I'm going to get rid of it. Get rid of it once
just say no
and for all. Here we go.
Just not do it.
I'm going to try. Yep, it silences you. Sorry, buddy. Call the
Yo,
Discord.
Tommy, why are you hanging up?
Yeah, fuck off. Don't tell me that. That's a way to get off the wrong foot of me. It silences him. Go figure. It silences the other guys until I fucking...
Silence the black guy.
Maybe I just had the fucking... I didn't reset my computer today. Well, I tell you what, motherfuckers. Phone line's fucking gone. Don't call the fucking phone line until I figure it out, and then we're just that much closer to getting rid of the fucking thing.
Why? Just so they can update it again?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, it used to work. You could just use one line. You could have roasted Tana. Fail. I don't want to roast Tana. Fuck Tana. I'm sick of Tana. I wish he would go away.
We said what we had to say.
Yeah. Big Leon. Let's do a test here.
Hey, Tommy, can you hear me?
Yes. Can Real Talk hear you?
I don't know.
Yeah, I can hear him.
You guys can hear him. Good. Okay, what's on your mind, guy?
I was saying that, Jacksepticeye, I feel like he was just like, PewDiePie's in trouble? Well, screw it. I'm just gonna hide my own ass.
You think that seems to be the consensus in the chat.
Yeah. I'm just a circle jerking faggot, so.
Yeah, well, this seems to be the consensus in the chat. Well, I wasn't saying that guy. He's just trying to save his ass.
Here. Do you want to know how people hide their own ass on YouTube? Self-deprecation, man. I got it.
Okay. You freak me out, dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm a part-time serial killer, but it's okay.
Yeah, you're freaking me out. Go away. Let's put some other people. Joe, you're on the air.
Yeah, what's up, Tommy?
Okay.
What up, man?
Yeah, what's up, Tommy? Joe here. So what happened with Keem? What did Keem essentially say? I haven't watched the video yet.
Which one? Oh, well, he just... it's too much to go over, dude, but and he's like... He,
Okay, well, what's your opinion on it? What's your straight opinion on it? Like, do you agree with him or no?
On what? It's like I said, it's like a big subject.
On the Keemstar video.
Which one? Are you fucking... You're making me mad.
The one he just made about...
I don't know what he talked about, but what's your opinion on it?
Stay
I love
positive.
how the bomb's still going.
Oh yeah, I like that guy Joe. He tweets me on Twitter every so often, but there's a lot of videos. He made a shit ton. Like, which one video? I mean, I agreed with Keemstar as far as the way he went after Verizon, but you got to be a little better than that guy. I mean, Jesus. Emo Emily, you're on the air.
I like emos.
We like emos. What about you? You know what? Emo Emily's so emo, she's not gonna fucking talk. Goodbye.
Sure.
Bunny Bond, you're on the air.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Hey.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
I can hear you. Sorry.
I can hear you too.
No, I just want to say, like, that video, it just was so off. It was just really, I don't know. It didn't feel like he was speaking the truth, what he actually thought. It felt like he was saying what people want him to say. He's trying to pander to everybody, and that's why it didn't work.
Are you sound like an Irish woman yourself.
I am. And I'm a Jacksepticeye fan. I love Jacksepticeye.
Do you do?
I really used to watch him all the time.
Uh-huh.
But it felt off. It didn't feel real. It didn't feel like he was saying what he actually thought, because he has made jokes like that in the past.
Yeah.
And he's like he has the same sense of humor as PewDiePie. It's like he was worried about probably
Himself.
losing his thing with Maker or something, but it didn't feel right. It didn't sit well with me. And then I watched Keem, and Keem said exactly what I was thinking. It was like, oh, thank God, it's not just me. Like,
Really? So like,
Yeah.
is this making the Irish papers by any chance? I mean, he's a pretty big star. You know, I mean, like maybe one of the biggest on the platform. I mean,
yeah,
is this?
I know. Nobody really like anyone I've said like, oh, I've watched Jacksepticeye. Only little kids.
Only little kids know.
Only little kids ever
Yeah.
know what I'm talking about. Like,
Yeah.
Nobody. You know, that's the problem. Like he has been on the news once with Zahi Denogla for like YouTube, something about YouTube, but he's not.
It's not like you guys have a lot of celebrities over there. I mean, every time I go to Ireland, I see Seamus on TV. You know, it's just Seamus and Jacksepticeye.
Yeah, Seamus is different. But you know with YouTube, if you're not in the YouTube circle,
Yeah, it's true.
like there's people I've talked to that don't know who PewDiePie is.
That's the thing. That's the thing that really gets me about Jack's move. It's because like it is kind of our own little circle over here, and it is mostly for young people, as you might say. And you know, they try to tar and feather the top guy who happens to be your friend, and you didn't put up much of a defense for him. It does seem to be distancing, and there's always the other aspect of it, Bunny.
He didn't say anything.
Yeah.
He didn't say anything a month ago when like Keane said, he didn't say anything when the jokes are made because the jokes are like even on Jack's channel, the jokes it's ongoing. It's light-hearted. It's not meant to be offensive. It's just like, you know, and I understand why people think it's offensive, but he didn't say anything then.
You know, I gotta be honest with you. I think it's a straight up. I don't think he's stupid. I think it's a straight up backstab. Period. I think it's a straight up backstab.
I don't think he meant to, though.
You don't think he did? I don't know.
Think,
like, how could you not remember making Nazi jokes with your fucking best friend? And how could you, like, I'm going to make this video, I'm going to sound like a real hypocrite, you know? I don't know.
He definitely didn't think it true. He didn't think that video true. I don't know what he was thinking. I don't think he meant it as a backstab. I think he was covering his ass, and he thought he would get away with it. He thought he could. Okay.
That's not the kind of friends I want. Hey, how old are you, by the way, buddy?
Yeah.
35.
You're 35? You know, your accent's beautiful. You have a beautiful accent.
Oh, thank you so much.
And you're around my age, too. You know that?
I am around your age.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I want to ask you something. How come Irish girls always, like, turn me down? I want to know why. What did I do wrong?
I didn't turn you down.
Yeah, but a lot of you did. Oh, get away from me, Tommy. Who do you think you are, anyway? You're not even Irish, you know? I wanted an Irish girlfriend so bad. You guys were so mean to me. Mean to me in my 20s.
With a name like that, you're Irish. We'll accept you. You're accepted.
You're not. I wasn't accepted. You Irish are cliquey and mean. Really mean.
No, we're not. No, we're not. And I have to say this on behalf of everybody in the chat. PewDiePie. Pew. Not poo. Pew. It's driving me insane.
PewDiePie. I say it's PewDiePie because I call it PewDiePie because I saw him explain to himself that he was in a gaming clan when he was a teenager, and it was called Pew Pew Pew, which is the god.
Pew.
PewDiePie. I guess. I feel like such a child saying that. By the way, you are beautiful and wonderful. I love Irish girls. I just wish more of you would have slept with me as a teenager.
As a child.
I almost said child. I always wanted that. I always wanted that one Irish. I had a lot of Irish American girls. My first girl, her name was Kathy McQuaid, and she went to college and became a lesbian. Yeah. Big long red hair. She became a lesbian.
Oh, I remember her. I remember you talking about her.
Yeah, old Kathy. I miss her to death.
She was the one that broke up with you because you. Your wife?
No, I broke up with her. I broke up with her, but she stopped talking to me because what happened was I married another red-haired woman named Kathy with red hair 20 years later, and she thought like it was some kind of weird homage to her, and she never spoke to me again. She just freaked her out, and I think it probably freaked her partner out more than it freaked her out. Because we're at a wedding. You know what she said? We're your ex-boyfriend's wedding, and the girl's name's Kathy, and she has red hair. Let's get the fuck. They were the first people to leave.
Yeah. You were definitely giving out psycho signals. Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't giving out psycho. I happened to meet a woman who was. I met a German woman who had red hair, and her name happened to be Kathy. It's just you know how many Kathys are around? Jeez, my mother's named Kathy, for Christ's sakes. All right.
I know.
You're beautiful,
Can you
by the
blow
way,
up, Tommy,
and
before I
never
go?
never change that beautiful, beautiful voice of yours.
Okay, I'll call you more often. Promise. I'll
Call him more often. Top of the morning to you.
Okay.
Now go find me gold and get me a beer and iron my shirt. Talk to you later. Bye.
Tommy, I gotta say, I'm glad you found out how old she was.
Yeah, I had to do that.
Good job, bro.
I always wanted that
probably a good thing to
accent.
do.
I always wanted to wake up next to that accent. I always did. Hey,
Well,
baby,
pretty
you
hot,
there?
bro.
Oh, thanks for a wonderful night, Tommy. I had a great night in the town. I had a great night with you, sweetheart. Oh, God. It's so beautiful. Not the way MrIrish does it. The way he does it, it's just like, oh, God. What do you want? I don't know. Like, don't you, when you talk to MrIrish, it's almost like he's squinting when he talks, right? I don't know. Jacksepticeye is in trouble. I don't even like him. I only watch scares.
I told Mr. Irish, I was like, I'm not trying to be funny, bro. Like, but you really do sound like what they make leprechauns sound like.
Yeah,
because I didn't want him to think I was calling him a leprechaun or be, but
fuck him. Call him a leprechaun.
You know what? Yeah, every time he talks, I think of the dude on the Lucky Charms box.
I do too, man. I got to be honest. Every time I talk to him, I just want to hand him a pot of gold.
Every time I talk to him, I think of and purple horseshoes.
I do like that accent, though. That's fine. That's
It's
nice,
a beautiful
man.
accent. Let's listen to a
Sounds
Lucky
good.
Charms commercial. Let's see if it sounds like 90s Lucky Charm commercial. Here we go. Hold on. All right. Here we go. Let me get this. I love this stuff.
Those kids are after me, Lucky Charms.
The kids are after me, Lucky Charms.
Thanks to the red balloon, I've made a clean getaway. Well, looky there, a shooting star.
It's MrIrish. Whoa!
A deserted island. Well, at least I can eat me Lucky Charms.
Deserted island. You come from a deserted island.
Wow, the marshmallowy delicious.
Oh no, more kids.
More kids coming after me, Lucky Charms.
There's a big star-shaped hole in my balloon. Maybe there's an answer in my magic rainbow. Let's see. Moons, hearts, diamonds, stars. Oh, did I say stars? Magic rainbow.
No purple horseshoes yet. This is a 90s commercial. That must have come in big.
Before they
big
came
90s.
up with it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man. I got to say, Tommy, I remember being a kid, bro. And I was a little fat kid, bro. I love cereal. I remember seeing that commercial, and I would be like, I bet I get his Lucky Charms.
Yeah.
I'll fucking get him.
I'll kick that leprechaun right in his teeth. I'll snip. Yeah. You got ganked.
Shit.
Old Lucky got ganked. Took his purple horseshoes. It's my favorite. And now,
man.
purple horseshoes. Blue Magic, you're on the air. Blue Magic?
And you're blowing it.
Oh, you're blowing it as usual. Let's see who else. Let's put this jerk on. Nick, you're on the air. I don't know why I put you on. Nick?
Yeah.
What do you want? What do you want, you jerk? Next week I'm making fun of the. Next week I'm making fun of the English. You know, I'm beating up on the Irish too much.
Nice.
Yeah.
What have we ever done to you?
Conquered my people and made my family move to America. Other than that, just fucking great.
We
ripped African Americans
nice
from their homes.
Yeah. Well, we got you back.
Yeah, I'll help with the African. Okay.
Yeah. You did a lot of rotten shit to a lot of people, Nick.
I didn't do shit.
Check your English privilege. What do you want, Nick?
But I was going to say quick, Jacksepticeye wasn't a very smart backstab going with the people everyone was hating on, was it?
No, it really wasn't. So do you think it was an accident? You think it was self-defense? But you know what? You're probably right. That makes a better case. It was just self-preservation because it's just so stupid. It's unbelievable.
Because if you're going to backstab him, why would you go with them? You'd help PewDiePie where everyone's like, helping him.
Well, if you're afraid that you're going to lose, maybe he panicked. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he doesn't seem very smart.
Yeah, he doesn't. You don't seem very smart either. You look like
I'm actually quite smart.
I don't think you are. I think you're a big dumb jock. And you probably pick on kids and stuff them in lockers and shit.
It's not all wrong.
Get out of here.
What the?
That's what I think. I think maybe I should just switch to fucking this thing completely and just fuck that phone. Vega, if you're listening.
We've been over this for weeks.
I know. I mean, everybody, like, you know, I got like 1, 2, 3. I got so many people in here. I got more people than I could go to. What the fuck do I need that phone line for? The problem is, I want to bring older people in. You know, people in their like late 20s and 30s. I don't know. I mean, you know, another thing is like Discord's probably gonna blow up so much it's gonna be a regular tool like Skype one day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Put a 1 in the chat if you think I should dump the phone line permanently. What do you guys
I
up to?
Tommy. I mean, you might. I mean, I don't know. Maybe, man. It's causing lots of problems. But you get a lot of good calls from the phone. So
I know.
He does.
I know.
He does. But I mean, it causes nothing but issues 95%.
And this now it's muting you. It's like the only thing is it's just it's one less application I have to open. You know.
Yeah. It's
what is it?
It looks like pretty unanimous with the ones.
All right. Get to work. Fucking big.
Fuck the phone.
Couple 666. There we go. There's a 69.
Thank you, fuckheads. You've been very generous today, fuckheads. I thank you.
Yeah, dude.
Did they agree with me in the chat, or they're like, "Oh, poor Jacksepticeye. He's such a nice little Irish guy." Where were the fuckheads at in the chat?
Well, right now I just see smoke dick faggots.
9/11. I love Tommy and his big fat chest hair. I don't really. Yeah. There you go. What do you think of that Irish girl that called before? Big chest hair. With my dog tags. They're real. They were downrange. I do have chest hair. My wife digs that. I really got to lose some weight, though. Some kid made a fucking rap thing against me, and he took a picture, and I didn't realize how fat I got. Oh, I didn't realize how fat I got since I quit smoking. I've gained 25 pounds since October. You know that? That's a lot.
Damn.
Yeah, but my belly sticking. I can't even hide it with a hockey jersey anymore.
Well, see, no, you quit smoking. You need to replace it with something else. A lot of people turn to food.
Yeah.
Or you could just be getting that middle-aged gut, man. It happens.
Oh, man, I could fucking work. I could still run around. I got no excuses. Zero says I'm on a hyena. Right.
Oh, speaking of Tommy, let me bring up real quick, man.
What?
I got some good news. I don't know if you saw on Twitter, man.
What you got?
We finally finalized the deal for me to perform in Germany this summer.
Nice.
So I know the dates. We'll be in Furt, Germany, the Furt Festival. It's right next to Nuremberg. You know you're coming, right, Tommy?
Oh, I'll go. No, I'll stop everything.
Oh,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I do YouTube
so it's
for a living.
July 7th through the 10th. We'll be there. So we're going to perform. We'll be on the radio. I'm going to perform one of my songs live on the radios. So that should be real cool. And it's like my first time going to fucking Germany, bro. It's like, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
bro.
have you ever been to Europe before?
No, man.
Oh, wow.
No.
So you're just doing Germany.
That'd be crazy.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
that's
good shit, man.
It's good shit. It's good shit.
So I can expect you and Dave and the whole family to come out, right?
Oh, God, yeah. Well, I mean, especially if I'm doing YouTube. I don't have a real job to go to. Then
yeah, they'll be there.
I'm drop everything, you know? What do you got? Anything you want to plug yourself there, Fluffman? Because you're in the description box below.
I am in the description box below. Thanks for mentioning that. Well, I don't have anything as exciting as a concert, but a little later I am doing a live stream after Dave does his trivia night thing. Just come in, chill, play some games, and I'll inevitably get pissed off.
Wait a minute. Wait, chill?
Chill.
With you?
Chill.
Oh, shit. I don't know. Somebody just donated something and it didn't come through. I got to check on that one.
Good.
Chill? What do you mean good?
Yeah, there is no chill. You guys can chill while you watch me stream.
Replace cigs with a good sweat. Replace cigs with a good sweat.
Yeah, see, Tommy, you could break it. You could break a good sweat because you wear all those tracksuits.
Jabs donated. Yeah, I got to fucking.
I love those tracksuits Tommy wears, by the way. It's like Run DMC all over again.
Yeah, bro. I know. And then you get mad at me for saying bugging out.
Fuck, man. Oh, man, that is the oldest term I've...
But what's wrong with bugging out?
You guys got to understand, this is why I love Tommy, bro, because he's like that
old
school fucking dude you need. You just need guys like that in your life, bro. This dude is fucking great, man.
I agree. Chia Pet, you're on the air.
Except when he says bugging out and shit.
Bugging out. I wish I could play that song, Bugging Out, by thing. Chia Pet, you're on the air. We're getting off soon. So I'm flipping through. Rosie, you're on the air. Rosie's blown. Hey, what's up? I'm gonna be like maybe the last call for the day. I don't know.
Oh, thank God I'm on.
What's up?
I was waiting for so long. nothing much. I'm just listening like every night, and yeah, I'm surprised to be on.
You surprised me on. Oh. How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 23.
You're 23?
Yeah.
Are you Eastern European? Where are you from?
I'm from Macedonia.
Yeah. Do you have long black hair?
No, it's actually brown.
That's cute anyway.
wow.
Eastern
Oh,
Europe.
thanks.
Close enough.
Uh,
I think of girls.
I'm
I think
the
of girls
big-
from Eastern Europe, and I'm just like like I always picture them as like the spies in the James Bond movies with the long black hair. James Bond and her like throwing him off a fucking boat or some shit like that, and that's just a hot. Mr. Bond, I must talk to you in back room. And then she takes like a Chinese star and throws it at him, and then fucking James Bond catches it and throws it back.
No, I think actually here we're mostly brown haired.
You're mostly brown hair? I bet you.
Yeah.
So you're 27, you're really of age? Are you cute?
No, I'm 23.
23. Oh, you're fucking beautiful. And you a big Tommy C fan?
Yeah, I'm actually a big Jeff fan.
Ooh! He's right here. You want to talk to him?
No, she just wants to look at me. That's fine. I'll take it.
No, I actually wanna look at him chew gum. I don't know if that's what
You wanna look
your
at me chew
fetish
gum?
I have.
You want to look at Jeff chew gum? I don't want to look at Jeff chew gum, and I have to do it. I've been doing it every week for almost 3 years now.
See that bubble I just blew. You'll see it in a second. I blew that just for you.
No, he's awesome, just awesome. Very, very entertaining.
Yeah.
And I like watching you. Also,
Thank
I
you.
miss Dave so much, so I went to subscribe to him and his podcast.
Yeah. Well,
So,
we should have a
that's
Catch
about
33 out pretty soon. I miss Dave too. I miss Dave a lot.
Oh,
Dave, my ratings went down as soon as Dave left me, so I definitely miss Dave too.
He's
Dave's
very
good at what he
fun.
does.
He has such a bubbly personality, and
Yeah.
his smile is.
He's yeah. Oh, I bet you're beautiful. I bet you're wonderful. There's a guy I know down the street that is from Macedonia, but he grew up in Dublin, and he's Macedonian ethnically, but he sounds like a leprechaun. But he wouldn't stab you in the back, not like Jacksepticeye. Hey, what are you doing, Tony? Can I get you a beer?
Oh God.
All right, sweetheart. I'm gonna talk to you later. I'm gonna say goodbye to everybody now.
Bye bye. Thanks.
You're the best. That's the upside. If I was Zaptai, that girl'd be in trouble.
I don't think that would be the same thing because she's older than him.
Yeah. Ooh, 100 dislikes. Fuck you. Fuck your Irish hero. Fuck you. Congratulations,
Nice.
supporting
we
a
thank
backstabber, all
you for your
119 of
view.
you.
Thank you for your view.
Fuck off. I
It
don't
helps.
care.
It helps either way.
Unsub. How about that?
Yeah, you was watching.
I don't care. I ain't watch for the ad block. Good. You can't say bad things about thanks to the pound and you guys get. You know what? I gotta fucking figure out this. Well, maybe I could shout these out in the super chat. Send a super chat. How do I send a super chat? I'm the fucking guy. I want to look up these super chats and thank those donators, and then we'll bounce. Because you want to catch you want to shout everybody
Yo,
out.
man, everybody that's, hey, like I said, everybody that dislike it, do what you do, man. But we got some cool donators in the fucking chat. They got love for us, bro.
Yeah.
And we got love for them. So
But you're
just know
losing
that.
subs. Yeah, and I'm making more money. Go figure. Well, it's fucking great.
Yeah, explain that shit.
Yeah, I know. And my fans are twice as insane as they were before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
I'll take all the kids.
Yeah, they're very unstable.
Yes. The fuckheads are a bit unstable. Let me check
Much
out
love
these,
to the fuckheads, man.
These recent donations. Shadow Humor, $2 in the super chat. Alpha 101, $2. Tommy, you make an ugly Matalo lady? What does that mean?
Matalo lady.
Matalo lady.
I don't know.
Thomas Avis sent $2. Thank you, Lord Vega. I just gave him $200 for my graphics. Fucking send me. I gave him $295. And then £1 from Graham.
Money well spent.
£1 from Graham, and I do appreciate that. I do. It means a lot to me. Because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be able to go see Real Talk and say, "Hey, wifey, I'm going to hang out with this fucking rapper,
I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna take this money that I could be giving to my kid, but I'm gonna go see a concert.
But now I can go to her and say it's a business move. It's for the family business.
That's cool how that works.
That's what I can do. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah. Thank you, Jeff the Huff Huff. Thank the fuckheads. Thank the donators. I'll see you tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thanks a lot, everybody. Have a good night.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you bout to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she bout to catch a pedigree. Chi-Town to King's home, slapping fives, black stones. 6 mile to danger zones, bullets look like waffle cones. Folk affiliated to evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me read them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly.
Top of the morning,
my struggle, I express it through my
back. I have pretty blue Irish eyes. Yes, I do. I have Irish eyes. When Irish eyes are stabbing you in the back.